Okay, well, I found the way further down this time. Still really weird that there was a... Has there been geysers in other levels and I just hadn't paid attention, or... God forbid, did I actually, like, notice and point it out? And somehow still do that for some reason? Very strange. Anyway, I probably sped that up, so you're probably already aware of the fact that I still lost 3 more Pikmin in the process of doing that. And I can't get that mad, though. I rewound time to save the lives of yon Pikmin. But much like Final Destination, death will always find them. I've merely doomed them to an entirely different fate. Dear God. Alright. Take care of the fire geysers. Fire geysers. Fire geysers. I don't know why I sang that to the tune of Sock'em Boppers. Why am I thinking of Sock'em Boppers? Also, why was a blue Pikmin doing that? How did a blue Pikmin do that and not die? That's weird. I am confused as to how that went down. Okay with it, as everything didn't seem to go horribly wrong in the process, but still, very strange. Alright, I would prefer to kill mine enemies before they get a chance to do anything else, so first and foremost. Okay. Sometimes when I'm throwing my purple Pikmin, the game decides, oh, did you actually mean to start throwing your white Pikmin? And then I have to cycle through all of them to get back to my purple Pikmin, and the amount of time that goes on there is enough to cause me to get into a panic, which then makes Pikmin die. That's been one of the major culprits of situations like this. Do not appreciate. Of that I assure. Alright, well, there's the way out. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool, pretty awesome, pretty great. But at the same time, though, what if instead we found some more treasures? That'd be a good idea. It's possible that these are the only 2 treasures that there are. Perhaps. We will destroy the fire geysers before we do anything else. Alright, so... How about we have the blue Pikmin go over yonder? Now, I was relatively certain that I actually had 20 blue Pikmin with me. They are not the ones that got killed in the process of all this. And I guess whoever wants to bring the bottle cap can go ahead and bring the bottle cap. All right, on over and do that. But yeah, blue Pikmin, they gain access to a little tiny itty bitty little shortcut. Not much of one, but still enough of one to make it worth going for, I suppose. So what do you wager this thing is worth? Looks like a broken, really tiny frying pan. Not entirely sure, actually. A broken food master. Well, at least they can make note of the fact that, yes, indeed, it is in fact broken. It's like, this does not appear to be the final product at all. A yoo-hoo! A yoo-hoo! A pondering emblem. An emblem of ponder. And no, there is in fact more treasure to be found. Most intriguing. Alright, well, hurry it up with that damn corpse there, you dang fools. I suppose it would probably be over there, which isn't great. I see Wollywog. I see Wollywog. Maybe it's just a yellow Wollywog that were made weaker, and their actual real selves, the ones we're fighting here, are actually the ones that have been causing serious problems. Oh, cool, I can deflower my Pikmin from the other side of a wall. That makes sense and is not stupid. That's fair and dandy and cool and not stupid and awful at all. No, clearly not. All right, well, now next to none of my Pikmin have flowers. Okay, well, a fair amount do. Purples! Purples! Good Lord, get over here! Good Lord. All right, well, let's get rid of you. Then we'll just kind of scoochy our way over here. Climb up this unclimbable mountain. Seems like a good idea. The purples are simply too fat. That is a problem. Everybody! Come on, rock your body. Rock your body right. Backstreet's back all right, no? I feel like no matter what I decide to go and fight is going to end up in people dying and camera angles switching randomly for no reason. Sure wish you wouldn't do that. All right. It's a perfect amalgamation of monsters that I really can't do anything about. Very well then. Once again, Olimar must step headfirst into the ring. I fear no one! Even if it does take me an hour and a half to make these guys weak enough to actually make any progress. And there we go. Okay, so I took more than a few knocks to the head there. Maybe that wasn't the smartest idea. Maybe it wasn't the best idea, but it's the idea that I went with. And you know what? At the end of the day, you can't argue with results. I got results. I succeeded. I smited thy enemies, and the Pikmin did not have to suffer as a result. Even if Olimar's bones probably suffered a little bit. Assuming Ocatations have bones. I assume they do, but it's always best to not make assumptions when it comes to alien creatures of this nature. Feels as if Pikmin don't. They're just plant things. Very strange. Alright, now all I have to do is hope beyond hope that there was a point in me actually going through all of that. Right now, it as a matter of fact looks as if there was literally nothing over here at all. Okay, so it's looking like I might have just spent all that time punching those monsters to death for absolutely no reason. I did, in fact, not have to fight them. So, that's annoying for obvious reasons. Okay. All right, let's just keep pretending that that served a point. For the sake of the next to no ego that I have, let's just pretend that that definitely had a point and I was not stupid at all. All right, well, that's that. And there's that, but the game says that there's still treasure. Where is treasure? Hello? Game, you said there was still treasure for me to find. Where are you, treasure? Oh? Is treasure up here? Treasure is up here! Oh, there was a point! Guys, there was a point! I didn't waste my time! Oh, thank God! Although, there is the very real possibility of needing more than 20 blue Pikmin in order to... Okay, stop that. Of being able to carry that, so that could be an issue. That could be an actually very serious problem. And would be one hell of a final ha-ha-ha laugh in my face type situation for this game. Let's hope that that's not the case. Everybody up. Everybody up. All right, now only toss the blues. Okay, thank God. And I don't think I lost any. Oh God, no. I can't do anything to save you. Yeah, I know. Apparently that one managed to briefly... Yeah, I'm sorry. I was clearly throwing blue Pikmin. I don't know why a red Pikmin randomly found itself in my arms. I really don't know why that happened. And I'm sorry. I really am. But there's only so much blame I'm willing to heap onto myself, okay? I was throwing blue Pikmin. I had no point switched over to a different color. Oh, this for sardines! Nobody wants these! They are worth nothing to no one! Dear God! Whatever, whatever, just... Come on, come on. I kind of wish that there was an option to have Olimar and Louie actually help out with this. I don't know how much strength that they would have in the equation. I feel like maybe the strength of maybe, I don't know, at least 3 Pikmin. Just so they could potentially maybe carry some things around with them. I don't know. Maybe that would be weird, but I feel like that's a thing that we should be able to do. Endless repository. It most assuredly is not endless. I assure you of that. All right, and the way out of this place is over yonder. All right. Rest in peace to the red Pikmin that decided to, for whatever reason, just dive into my arms and get thrown. Should switch over to Louie, not because I want to, but because, simply put, it's the best course of action so that you don't have to hear the bloop bloop, bloop bloop of Olimar's low HP. Alright, game, I feel like you've made your point oh so very abundantly clear. Do you think, just maybe, possibly, perchance, you might actually be willing to possibly have this be the final floor? Have this be the final horror? No, the answer was no. The game chose no. All right, and now we've got this. Now we're dealing with this. All right, how about also no? How about also no? Yeah, gonna have to ask you to not do that. Seriously, they're not as bad as most enemy types, but disruptors are still very annoying, especially when they're near enemies that can kill. Don't think that this serves a point, but there you go. And it's a stonk beetle. All right. Yep. It can poison. It can poison. Guys, stop trying to fight it. It's a stonk beetle. It will stonk all over you and make you poisoned. Not worth fighting. Okay, yep, it sure does just run around and poot all over the place. That is the thing that it does. So is it just gonna run around for the rest of the map because I dared to knock over that wall? That's fair and cool and not dumb and awful. All right, well, this side has the treasure radar going nutty. Part of the reason why I knocked down that wall at all was because I thought that it was the wall that had the treasure. All right. Snapple cap! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Okay. Just murder the enemy. Murder it dead. There we go. I don't know what kind of Dweeble that was or what it would have spewed forth from itself had we allowed it to do so. And I'm okay with not knowing, honestly. Snapple! Abstract masterpiece, if you say so. If you say so. Say so if you say so. There we go, okay. Now we will slowly and methodically murder all of our enemies. There we go. There's a Wollywog over there staring ominously. There was something definitely inside that can over there. I don't know what it was. Oh dear God, it's probably, I guess it's an electric weevil and it's now wearing a corpse as a hat because it feels like it. Dear God, there is no, there is just no there's no sound. God, yep, all right. Yep. Okay. That's fair, to be expected. Oh God, stop running over there, you idiots. All right. Once again, my desperate attempts to get them away with the C-stick just makes them run and latch over to the enemies. All right, here's an idea. How about we grab these enemies so that when I use the C-stick in order to not get crushed by a Wollywog, you guys don't decide, oh, okay, well, I'll grab onto these dudes and drag them away and then get crushed to death. But yeah, cool, monster with a bomb on its back, just casually strolling in like, oh, hey, what's up? What did I miss? Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. All the Pikmin that I lost in those previous runs are definitely going to end up being lost anyway. All right. Purples. It happened again. It happened again. It happened again. I might not have enough Pikmin to actually solve the puzzles in this place now. That really sucks. Okay, well, I brought it upon myself, and if I have to come back in here because of it, then that's just simply the way that it was meant to be. Also, yeah, I'm gonna pray that these are dentures. Please let these be dentures. I cannot stress how much I want these to just be dentures. I heard what sounded like it could have been a Dweeble, and it is. All right, but could you do me a solid and piss off? I've lost enough. I've lost more than enough friends today. I've had my abilities as a captain torn asunder. Faith in my ability to accomplish any of my goals has been officially and totally lost. Yep, that sure is. Yeah, behemoth jaw. I'm going to assume it has to be dentures, otherwise it wouldn't be possible for the gums to still be showing. Because gums would deteriorate. Yeah, no, don't be dead. Do not be dead, small purple Pikmin. No, I don't want you to do that either. Alright, so here's a problem. Alright, let's do some inspecting. Let's stash away our Pikmin into this here corner. I said stash them away. And then I'll go over here and I'll see if the treasure that we're looking for needs these enemies to be killed. It is an entire rubber ducky. Yes, all of these monsters do in fact need to be dead. Alright. So be it. The main problem is we need to kill the big one. But the problem with that is there's all these little ones that'll, like, they'll pick us off, kill Pikmin while we attempt to do so, or they'll wake it up ahead of time, or something or another will definitely take place. So now Louie has to step up and start punching them in the face. Like so. There we go. Of course, there's no way to fight these things without waking this guy up too. So that's already a big issue. Just punching them, just punching them, just punching them. Luckily, they fall over when they take a big bite. Gives me a moment to spend some more time a-punching. Just keep a-punching. Punch until there is nothing left to a-punch. Punch them dead. Punch them what good dead. And all that good jargon. Come on now. There we go. Between the legs. Slipped right through them. Pulled a sneaky on them. Did what needs to be done. Can't really see what I'm doing. Assuming I'm not going to get chomped, but probably will. Got chomped. Ow, my brain matter. Good thing Louie doesn't have a lot of that, so we don't have too much to worry about in that particular regard. There we go. There we go. If we could just... There we go. That's one less to worry about. Let's just kill these other two. With a bip bap boop and a bing bang bop and a bop bida boop bida bip bida bing bang boop bida badum boogies and the boogies and the boogies and jump the boogie to the boogies and boogie to beat. Alright, yep. I am in incredible pain. The pain that I feel is nothing in comparison to the pain the Pikmin that I have lost felt. So I have no right to complain. Alright, this guy is just gonna be doing this. Fine, I'll punch you in the butt a little bit. Just to make you go, hey, brah, 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 yeah, get over here, get over here. Right over here, yep. Right over here, take a big old bite. Fall over like a moron. Give me time to run away so that you're not right on my ass. There we go. Hopefully we have enough blue Pikmin to get that ducky out. Otherwise, oh dear. Alright, now if you could just park yourself back down. Like so. Good, thank you for facing butt first so that I can do this. And while you're stunned, you die. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Now, if I could just... Alright, great. Alright, well... Gonna need to get all these bodies out of the way so that I can actually separate my Pikmin around. Morbid sentences that are okay, apparently. Just get them out of here. Get them out of here. Get us closer to finishing up this debt. So that no more Pikmin need to be smited. There we go. Just get them all in there. A rubber ducky shouldn't be too heavy, but I don't know. I feel like it's probably gonna be 20. And I've only got 15? Oh dear. All right, well, 15 is the next number that they could round it to, so maybe. Otherwise, I'll have no choice but to come back here to grab this duck. Oh, thank God, it only needs 8. Whew, thank God rubber duckies are not heavy. Oh, also, apparently I had 16 blue Pikmin. All right, well, I'm slightly better off than I originally thought. There we go. You guys help. Just carry it along. Carry it along. All right, well, both Olimar and Louie have most assuredly paid their dues. Nobody can say they haven't done that. I'm not even gonna give Louie crap today. Dude went in there and he punched a bunch of Bulborbs to death. Or at least imitating Bulborbs, whatever. Doesn't matter. They still hurt when they bite you. Doesn't make it any less useful. Big ducky! The rubber ugly? Oh, that's just rude. And that is all she wrote. We can leave. Boy, howdy, am I okay with leaving this place? Oh, right, you're still here. You are still here. Die, 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 die. Yep. Nope. No. No. Somehow did not actually end up losing everybody from that. Okay. There we go. I assumed, what with it being a bright purple, that it was going to shoot out, you know, toxic fumes. That was always the assumption and the belief. I just... Yeah, I mean, I guess it beats the electrical discharge. At least I can undo poison. I can wipe it off their stems or what have ye. Final floor? Final floor? Thank you. Alright, so let's just mentally prepare ourselves for literally any possibility. It's all too possible, and in fact, downright probable, for falling rocks, Wollywogs, Dweevils, bomb rocks with Dweevils. Okay. Not immediately remembering. Not immediately remembering what this is. But having as many ways to get around as possible is definitely a good idea. No reason to not break down any wall we possibly can, after all, I've got to say. Very carefully. Treasure radar going off. Oh, I remember you. All right, well, let's just do our best. Let's just do our best. Yeah, okay, are you gonna stop? Knock that off. Knock that off. Knock it off. Yeah, that's gross. Is that the game's way of saying only blue Pikmin can be used, or? Oh, dear, dear, dearie me. All right, but no, seriously, could you get away from the damn door at the very minimum? Thank you. God, you are annoying and stupid, and I hate you. Of that I assure. All right, now, please, get bored and leave me alone. I do not feel like this is a good idea. I really don't. All right, well. Oh, cool, I missed. Cool. All right, well, you ate some white ones. Guys, please stop crowding around its goddamn mouth. Or crowd around its mouth. I mean, I guess that's an option. Please stop crowding around its mouth! It won't stop crowding around the damn mouth! Guys! Stop! Actually, factually knock it off! Yeah, I'm really trying very hard to stop that from happening, guys, but you choose to not let it happen. Get away from the mouth, get away from the mouth, get away from the goddamn mouth. Get away from the goddamn mouth, get away from the goddamn mouth. Get away from the mouth, get away from the mouth. Get away from the mouth, get away from the mouth, get away from the goddamn mouth. It moves so fast! Just kill it, 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 just kill it. Oh God, I'm getting lightheaded. Oh. Oh, yeah, no, that, oh, whoa. Okay. Deep breaths. Processing! How odd. The gooey creature dissolved, leaving this curious item behind. It appears to be coated in slime. Are you sure you want to collect this? Absolutely sure? You'll just toss about anything in my hold. It'd be nice if you cleaned occasionally. Considering the amount of Pikmin that we've lost, I'm gonna have to kindly ask you to shut the hell up. Thank you and good day, sir. Alright. Shouldn't be any more monsters around here. You guys just... Wow, the walls in this place are easy to break down. Okay, sure. Well then, if possible, maybe actually everybody that can maybe help out a little. There you go. Okay. Did I lose any Pikmin over here? Nah, yeah, I did. Okay. Probably would have been faster if I broke down this wall for the guys. Oh well. What's done is done, I suppose. Well, I ended up losing more Pikmin in the end than I did in those other 2 rounds, so there you go. That's full-on 100% karmic retribution. The game will know when you try to cheat it, so don't even bother trying. Anyway, found the item that most assuredly definitely is what helps the whistle. Also looks like it has a little face. Adorable. This shape is well suited for the emission and amplification of sound waves. A moment, please. I shall use this as the final part in the new sound equipment. The Mega Tweeter is done. Captain Olimar, this device has increased the acoustic range of your whistle. So now, we should be able to, instead, do something akin to... that! That is much better. Okay. Huh. Well, little dudes, you deserve something for all of your hard work. It's not much, but it's what I can get you. Oh, boy. All right, well, today has been a day. Nobody can say that it has not, in fact, been a day. And we're going to jump out, and literally the first thing that's going to happen is that countdown's going to go back. My God. Keep in mind the 7 other treasures that we got the first time we were here. Oh, well, there's the bathroom. Makes sense. We went to the kitchen. Gotta go to the bathroom after you go to the kitchen. In the bathroom. Had to get it out there at least once. I know it was the shower floor, but bathroom, showers, same thing. I mean, yeah, there are shower rooms that don't have toilets, but whatever. All right, we got everybody. No need to wait for the countdown. Don't worry, game. I'm not about to make any sort of attempt at trying to do anything else in the 10 seconds you give me. We only need a few more Pokos, and the debt will be wiped away, and the game will totally, definitely, absolutely end. For sure. All right, well. Made a ton of money. And now for the hurdy part. I gained so many blue Pikmin that it almost didn't look like I lost that many. But no, never forget. Let us never forget what happened. Let's never forget what happened today. Okay? We remember the fallen here. Only a bit of debt remains. If you two adults can gather treasure with such ease, I figured I could find boatloads down there. I'll have to think about this. Yes, I'm sure you coming down here would be an absolutely splendid idea. Definitely do not do that. Absolutely not. No. You'd never. Clearly, the odds of such things are impossible. Whew. Alright, well. Let's quote-unquote wind down a little bit, shall we? The bumbling snitchbug. This is a variety of snitchbug. Its most interesting characteristic is that it likes to snitch leaders. Oh, right, it'll grab Olimar and Louie. That's the difference. Yet, barring wanton carelessness or incompetence, leaders are not easily captured. Any leader caught by this creature is clearly an idiot, which is why this creature is also known as the exposing snitchbug. There are several known varieties of snitchbugs, but research has stagnated despite it being such an interesting species. Vivid pink coloration is the most noticeable characteristic of this floating life form. This immigrant species is not native to the region, having appeared to have recently arrived on wind currents. The luminescent organ in its head attracts prey, which it then sucks up and consumes with its lower orifice. Unlike jellyfish, the jelly float's tentacles do not have... so there is no danger in touching them. The native jelly float is indigenous to the region. Unfortunately, it is currently endangered, as its habitat is being overwhelmed by hostile immigrant species. Also, we killed a bunch of them, so... yeah. Members of the Dweeble family are known for carrying objects of astounding size on their backs and mimicking them. The Andoid Dweeble is one of the species in this family. They seem to have no particular preference for which objects they carry on their backs, and sometimes will just straight up carry bombs! As they will carry anything they can lift. They boast an internal organ that generates electrical charges, which the Andoid Dweeble releases when it senses danger. The Munged Dweeble is one member of an insect family known for mimicking objects by carrying them on their backs. These insects often carry the carcasses of other life forms on their backs, but apparently this is not for the purposes of transporting them as food, but instead is another example of their mimic behavior. The Munged Dweeble produces two different chemical compounds within its body, which form poisonous gas when mixed and expelled. The gas is used only for self-defense. Ah, alright, yeah, they're my least favorite. The Volatile Dweeble is one member of the insect family, known for mimicking objects by carrying them on their backs. The Dweeble family exhibits the most unusual characteristics, whereby the creature's behavioral patterns actually change based on the object the creature carries on its back. The Volatile Dweeble has one of the most potent attacks of all species, and within the Dweeble family, due to its habit of carrying explosive devices. Approach with caution and/or body armor. When strolling through the forests of this planet, clouds of these creatures are seen dancing overhead. Like flower petals drifting in the breeze, the sight of flitterbees dancing in the lush green undergrowth is unforgettable. Flitterbee collectors drool over specimen sample boxes lined up in order, highlighting the slight color graduation changes from blue to red to yellow. Such items fetch particularly high prices at auction, if you so say so. I hate this thing. This species of mollusk has shed its shell through the process of evolution. What appears as its flower-shaped protrusion on its back actually functions as its gills. Makes sense that would be why we had to beat that part up. The ranging Bloister ensnares small animals with its sticky tentacles, reels them in, and consumes them. Also, all the enemies that might pose a threat to it feel an ungodly urge to attack its face, even though that's the most dangerous part. Observers have noted that this creature exhibits its keen interest in flashing objects. It often tries to capture and ingest these objects. Weird. Researchers and explorers equipped with flashing identification beacons should be wary when in close proximity to this dangerous predator. Or I guess maybe that's what was drawing it to our little head beacon light, maybe? That'd make sense. The ship seems to think this leaf would be a smash hit among naturalist interior designers. I just think it looks and feels like a soft blanket. In the interest of scientific discovery, I'd better give it a test run and nap. I've encountered all kinds of grotesque and edible creatures on this strange planet. However, there's an area in the perplexing pool regions that's chock full of tasty critters. Interesting. The money-making edge of this disastrous platter is sharp enough to split subatomic particles. I do not think that's true. I found it deep in an underground complex covered with slippery ceramic tiles. I learned there that I can blow my whistle by pressing B to save my Pikmin from being burned, drowned, or poisoned. Except you didn't. You learned that in the first game. When I look at the president, I can't see myself climbing the corporate ladder. To be a manager, you've got to be an inhuman, heartless villain. This trait allows them to flog their dedicated workers without mercy and still sleep at night. I feel that same merciless cruelty radiating from this metallic altar. I wonder if it was once used for dark, unspeakable ceremonies. Or perhaps it was once the desk of a corporate boss. We'll never know. It's true. We never will. This chrome trough has a very strange shape. It's bent and smooth except for a sharp prong at the end of it. The ship insists that it's one of the 3 sacred treasures of Samadush, but I think it's just a kitchen sink. Ha! Probably. Oh dear God, don't make me look at this monster. I found a weird item today. Wetting the surface produces an endless froth of bubbles. It's amusing, but it will take further investigation to determine its practical use. It may take a young and playful mind to unlock its secrets. When I return home, I think I'll show it to my kids. Good luck with that. Every day, it's nothing but work, work, work. Sometimes I need to just get it off my mind, so I set this thing up as a stage and taught the Pikmin a song and dance routine. Adorable. Red, purple, white, yellow, and blue Pikmin danced in perfect unison and sang their little hearts out. I wish I could have seen that. When I return home, I should take up a career as a dance instructor. Sure would beat this. I can't conceive of how a creature with teeth this big could have ever lived. Emperor Bullblack's that bloated meat whale is the only creature I've seen even half that size. The only thing I can do is hope I never encounter something that massive. Pikmin 4, you straight up have to fight a human to the death. You never know. The first time I laid eyes on this hideous creature, wow, I thought it was a giant aquatic monster. It took me several terror-filled seconds to realize that it's just an ugly statue. What a relief. I was ready to run all the way back to Hocotate. That is very strange considering the things that you've gone up against. This cryptic item exhibits an unbelievable quantity of stored dormant energy. The civilization that created this must have advanced tremendously when it discovered this powerful new energy source. If I were to take this technology back home, how would it affect the future of Hocotate? That's a question that's actually really good. Everyone makes mistakes. Sometimes desire overpowers reason. At least that's what I told myself when I sampled this salty snack. Ha! Gross. This is truly a heart-wrenching design. I've never been this moved by a piece of art. Every time I view it, I can't stop crying. The ship mocks me by squirting enough coolant at me, or squirting engine coolant at me, but it's obviously just jealous that I can't shed any tears. There are many things I've encountered on this planet that defy explanation. According to the ship's analysis, this object is extremely valuable. Maybe I'll buy it. I'm not so sure, though. I get the feeling that the ship is swindling me. Nah, the ship would never scam me. I'm the captain. So we like to believe. Today, we searched a deep underground structure that was completely covered in tile. I have no idea what it was originally intended for, but I've decided to call it the shower room. Deep within, I clashed with a sleek bug that coughed up this conical curiosity. Was that everything? That was everything! Alright then! It has been a long, harrowing adventure to say the bare minimum. Oh my god, my back. Yeah, I definitely need some time to chill. And cope. And live with the horrors that I have borne witness to this day. Baga. Well, I, hope you enjoyed my attempts and struggles. Let's say that much. And in the next part, maybe instead of going back to the perplexing pool, we'll go back to the Valley of Repose. See if we can do something there, maybe. That sounds like a fun idea. Let's do that. I'll see you all then. 引っこ抜かれてあなただけについてゆく今日も運ぶ戦う増えるそして食べられるほったかされ